Herzlich willkommen bei der Phönix Kung Fu Akademie und My Mao, My Martial Arts Online. Im Rahmen meines 30-jährigen Wing Tsun Escrima Jubiläums hatte ich die Gelegenheit, Großmeister Rene Latosa zu interviewen. In diesem Video erzählt er uns ein bisschen aus seiner Familiengeschichte. Viel Spaß beim Zuschauen. Es geht gleich nach dem Intro los.
My family system starts way back as far as my great-great-grandfather. His name was Esteban, and he comes from the island of Panay and in Mambusao area of the Philippines. And he basically was an outlaw, always running from the law. Back in the day, they didn't really do super violent things or they were running from violent people, but the police had a very hard time to try to contain him. They were always after him, but he is one of the people that stories revolved around, where he would the police would try to capture him, and he would fight all the police off, and blah blah blah. But it's way back, and so you don't know how true that is. Anyway, Esteban then would be at the village. My father would be a little kid then, and he would be playing with Esteban, and basically he was the only person that could really get close to Esteban and play with them, and he was teaching him the system that he learned, and as a little boy. And eventually my father picked up that system, and as well as other systems in his village. And when he left the Philippines for America, he was basically the most expert fighter and practitioner in that area. My father came to America in the early 1920s. He came with many of the people who were immigrating to America to work the farms of America. And he, as many of the other immigrants, brought their culture to America. And he brought his culture plus the martial arts that he learned here in America. And because of the history of Spain conquering and taking over the Philippines, and America conquering, taking over the Philippines, the art was banned most of the time, by the Spanish especially. And so when they brought their culture to America, they were also fearful of that same thing happening again, being banned from practicing the Filipino arts. If you've ever seen the Filipino dancing, all the traditional martial arts of the different styles and systems are usually incorporated into the dance movements in the Filipino dances, the cultural dances that have been brought to America through dance troupes, through people who have learned it and taught it. And so the martial arts is very much infused into the dancing and a lot of the other cultural celebrations that we do in America via the Filipino culture and heritage. So he came to America in the 1920s. Many of the Filipinos were very, very hesitant to show what they knew. So it was basically very much a hidden art.